Okay. Greetings and salutations all. Welcome back to Invisible Let's Plays Project. I am your host, Invisible from Invisible's Gaming Channel, second at your hearts, on the side of the moon. And this is Project Let's Play Black Book for the PC. An indie game created by the studio Hype Train, and Mortishka. Previously, we managed to go the lake and meet its master. Also, get introduced properly to the mermaid herself and learn about her story. In this time, hopefully, we will continue with our story line. Give me a moment, please. I'm trying to focus with the game itself and the recording. But I have the quick email to send. This should get. Hold on. Greetings and salutations all, and welcome back to Invisible Let's Play Project. I'm your host Invisible from Invisible's Gaming Channel, second at your hearts from the dark side of the moon. And this is Project Let's Play Black Book Continuation. Previously, we went searching for how to break the second seals from the Black Book, and our search led us to the Lake of Hell, Hell's Lake, where we met up with a mermaid after taking a sightseeing trip to the salt factory. And today we shall do the Vakul, the request he asked us for, and hopefully manage to return back the salt factory manager's daughter back to him. Ivolka, I think her name was. Before starting, I'd like to pray peace be upon all of my subscribers and commentators, fans, followers, and friends, live chat participators, and all the members, the beasts of the Ultra Wild, and everyone from the YouTube free YouTube friends Discord server. By name, peace be upon Thunderstruck Gaming, BX09 Gaming, Lex Bear, Marcos, Neto Crash 31, Mark IC 2211, Rogue Agent Carodan, Skyfield, CPDV 123, Matthew 1121, Slagarda Crawl 85, Arforel, Muscleban Gaming, Box Press. Without any further delay, let's get started with today's session. And let it be known also that once Stray comes out, I'll put this project entirely on hiatus. I'll put it because Stray has the highest priority. Besides, I really believe that you would rather see me play as a cat rather than a Russian witch. The numbers don't lie.
Grandpa, I'm back.
Vasilisa, I did some divinations the other day.
learned that Vakul is holding you captive. And then I went to the Church of the Trinity, did what needed to be done. That's why the water demon let you go.
The prayers may not be the reason. He had a task for me.
You tell old Yegor about the events of recent days.
So that Miller was Pahom. Interesting. A Vodinoi doesn't forget his subjects. Be on the lookout with this demon. He may try to pull one over on you.
I don't trust demons, just as you taught me.
And that's why you helped the Rusalka. That is not the same as a changeling girl. We need to be careful in our line of work, or you'll wind up beneath the earth. Anyway, we need to think about something else. Ask the bandits about Vakul. They might give you some advice.
All right, Grandpa. What kind of bandits make offerings to him?
I think river bandits. Not a rare sort nowadays. They may be escaped convicts or former factory workers. You're a powerful knower. They can't hurt you. Curse them if they try anything. Don't let them catch their breath.
I met Rusalka. Do you think we can help her?
The Rusalka? She's dead already. How can you help a dead person? Well, I'm sorry, Vasilisa. I spoke without thinking. I don't think she has friend that can help her.
But I found her name. It must be.
You're saying she's Pahom's daughter? Let him think about it.
Thank you for the full battery announcement, Windows. Now take it away, please.
Can I at least free her from the Vodinoi?
That spirit holds on to his droners until their early time is up. He might let them go sooner, for the right price. Sometimes, of course, they can be saved with prayer. Vodinois who are weaker than ours have a lower price. What price will Vakul ask? No one knows. You can try it if you want to, but the seal takes priority. Don't you forget that.
Recording, yes, we are recording. Most likely 1 and 2 are myself on the phone and this screen right here. So basically, yeah. I get used to it with time. Sure. Once again,
I met Rusalka. Do you think we can help her?
The Rusalka? She is dead already. How can you help a dead person? Well, I'm sorry, Vasilisa. I spoke without thinking. I don't think she has friend that can help her.
But I found her name. It must mean something.
You're saying she's Pahom's daughter? Let him think about it.
Can I at least free her from the Vodinoi?
greetings and salutations, Rogue Agent Kerodan. Nice to have you online with us in the live chat, even if it is for a short time. Are you into Russian folklore and witchcraft style games like this? Cards and 2D rich storytelling? Because looks like I'm choosing the wrong games.
That spirit holds on to his droners until their early time is up. He might let them go sooner, for the right price. Sometimes, of course, they can be saved with prayer. Vodinois who are weaker than ours have a lower price. What price will Vakul ask? No one knows. You can try it if you want to, but the seal takes priority. Don't you forget that.
Anyway, once I put my hands on a copy of the stream, most likely, yeah, nothing will change. Even though it is the most anticipated game by now, tomorrow, once it gets released, I seriously doubt anyone would care. Because the bigger names in over this side most likely would take all the initiation and all the views and attention. Sometimes I really wonder, is what I'm doing even worth doing? I'm not the only one who have been busy lately. Yeah. My schedule is broken itself.
Do you think he will keep his promise about the salt and the seal?
I dealt with him once, also at a mill. Did everything he had to, but also took all that he could. A powerful shot. Now it's your turn. You'll beat him, never doubt that.
Let's get moving.
I see. Time to go.
All right. That pothouse of yours isn't far from Salatnova, to the west of Kusheva.
Krasova isn't far. One drowner asked me to help him.
I'll get Pahom in the meantime. God help you.
God help us all. Odegaard. Let's check our charts quickly. Maybe something funny will happen. So Tetin has returned. Of course. The chart comes back downcast. In the end, he couldn't scoop all of the water from Kolva using the basin full of holes. Oh, sorry. Not really, I'm not sorry. Go back to working, buddy. Rook Agent Karudan says, sorry that I have not been on lately. Just been really busy. I find this game, Black Book, interesting. Okay, I think what you're doing is worth doing, but yes, I thought the same exact thing at times, bro. The difference between us, Rogue Agent Karudan, is that unlike me, the one who retired from being an uploader for approximately 4 years, you are more persistent than I am. Whenever I find a challenge that I cannot just defeat, I give up. I'm not someone keeps on going. If the challenge is so much frustrating, I simply give up. Mashka effortlessly tries to bring the rays of the sun in a cloudy bottle. When demons are no match for the speed of light. Ivashka. Oh no, wait a minute. I mean, let's jump. Go back and give me my 4 hit points. You want to stay with us, Sense. Map, shorts, I already finished the shorts. Even my parents nowadays are questioning whether or not streaming is worth it because, as per usual, humans are looking for the fastest possible gain of money, not the work one must put into getting them. But who can blame them, really? They want to make sure that I can take care of myself as soon as possible. The map is not that big, really, at the moment. But there are prayer, 1 Barishka, 2 encyclopedias, 1 song. As per usual, most likely I'm going to take with me, if I can take Oldigor. Not bad at all. Why not take him with us? I mean, it will not be, it will be not that bad. We're all different. I have set a video game coming that, I have a new game set that I've ordered that, so I have been thinking. Previously, one used to play games to have fun themselves, then wanted to share that fun with everyone else. So, videos and content creation began becoming a thing, and then greed fell upon us all, so that everyone fixing videos wanted now to be paid for it. And then the greed continued on, by getting paid for it, so it's now officially a business.
Listen, Vasha. Remember how I talked about learning on how to become mobile?
Yeah? Eventually.
I have an idea. I think I need to eat a spirit that knows how to do just that.
Okay.
I know of this one, Zagavar. I inherited it. It just might work.
I doubt you can eat a spirit just like that.
Why the devil not? What good are they otherwise? We need the kind that's both half spirit and half living, like a Kladnik.
Kladnik. A treasure hoarder that has become consumed by fortune he watches over. Oh.
Well, good luck finding one.
That's the thing! I know where we can find treasure. I buried some under my house before I died. By now, some Kladnik must have found it. I'll eat the useless spirit, and you can take the money. Deal?
Deal?
Well, alright. I could do with some money, if it's not too far.
It's not. As I told you, I'm from Bonduk. We'll be back in no time.
Okay, we have triggered officially companion quest. So our previous quest has been instantly cancelled for now. Vasilis is right here in our location, and we need to go here to Livoni's Zizba. Rogan Kirodan says, "Oh yes, I see what you mean, but I don't want to get paid for these videos because YouTube is being far too conservative for my liking. My hot takes will be extremely controversial." Well, currently nowadays, I am frankly, with all this policing around, starting to think maybe it is truly better if we migrated to Twitch, or even just quit uploading altogether, since only companies and highly well-known brands are what can truly make money out of this. You can't say certain words, you can't cast too much, you can't swear too much, you can't even comment as you wish. Everything must be family friendly to the point where newborns have to be able to watch it. What that means is anyone that makes exclusively adult content like me are instantly kicked out. I don't make any family content at all. None. Even though it is the most successful currently. As per usual, the new generation of humans wishes for the internet to teach their kids everything and wishes to just goof off. Bolshaya Otsha village. Weird name. Belgorod is a big place. Unlike this place, it's a big name only. Set off.
You quickly arrive at Big Ochga village. Contrary to its name, it consists only of a couple dozen houses. A familiar peasant girl notices you, who has asked for old Yegor's help before. This time, she asks you to heal her cattle.
Okay, sure, why not?
You examine the cow, which has indeed been cursed. After your Zagavers, the animal spits out the evil spirit, a bundle of bile, hair, and rapidly blinking eyes. You quickly squash the tiny chort, giving it no opportunity to flee.
Continue.
The girl thanks you and tells you of another misfortune. Several peasants have gone missing in the swamps. They were almost certainly taken by forest chorts. You don't try to reassure your acquaintance, as too much time has passed already. But you remember the directions she gives you.
Leave the location. It's really funny, honestly, Dan, that people have the desire to share their experiences and their content with everyone else. And they are the ones who created this site itself. The website originally was made by two Indian partners. And it was gigantic. humongous. And then once Alphabet, Google took control of it, everything went downhill faster than a bird shot by sniper rifle. It's as if the gravity grew 1,000 times fold, and instantly, ow, 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 ow. I think this was a little too much role playing. Sorry. Ow. Ow. But yeah, ow. Basically, the freedom in content creation went downhill. That was ow. Plan crude. I rode through a swamp laid out with narrow planks. Try not to break your legs. Save. Ow. Even clicking the mouse now is painful. I really have to drop my fingers that hard.
An old wooden trail creaks beneath your feet. You anxiously look around, feeling the presence of evil spirits. A quiet whisper by your left shoulder startles you, and you turn around. All you see is the emptiness of a swamp at night.
Draw a circle.
You draw a circle with a familiar motion, and everything dies down. The only sound is the forest rustling with its thousands of branches.
I think I should have sent to the sound. Reload. Hopefully I gained something from this time.
An old wooden trail creaks beneath your feet. You anxiously look around, feeling the presence of evil spirits. A quiet whisper by your left shoulder startles you, and you turn around. All you see is the emptiness of a swamp at night.
Listen to the whisper.
Your blood runs cold when you realize what you've heard was a whisper from the dead. The souls of the restless peasants call for your help. They never found their way out of this god-forsaken swamp.
100 points of wisdom. I'm glad. Need the location. Let's go revenge them. Black swamps. Missing Ochka dwellers may be somewhere around here. Set off.
The whisper returns, and this time it leads you away from the road. You look into the darkness and see only low grass and somber bogs. It's becoming more and more dangerous to venture forward.
Okay.
One moment's hesitation, and the incorporeal companion may disappear. You walk headlong into the shadow, stumbling every other step and plunging into the swamp sludge.
It's okay. Continue.
You finally walk onto a dry clearing somewhere in the middle of the black quagmire. Your worst fears prove true. The bodies of the missing peasants are already turning blue. To your horror, the corpses rise on their feet. It looks like Jorts have had ample time to possess the bodies.
Let's go. What the? Is this 999? Is this a joke? Okay, you waste time. I need quickly to get rid of this one as soon as possible. Oh, now I get it. This is a disgusting battle puzzle. Oh. Only wanted to make a movie we could sell. At that time, the American public didn't have gone for a movie an all Japanese cast. I should not comment on this because I did state I would hold my tongue for a month. Honestly, The Americans keep surprising me. How racist they keep on going. I know you're American, but sorry. You need to acknowledge that fact. Okay, absorb the next negative status. This is sure. Here's the father. Salmandia. He's giving me Ruda against him. Go. It's okay. It's all the... That's why we did what we did. We didn't really change the story. We just give it an American point of view. So they completely ignored the context of the Japanese film and ruined it. It's too offensive is what I'm saying is all. Just ranting on censorship is all, bro. I can't tell you about that because sincerely it is as I once said to someone that rather it is the same exact thing that I once heard. Censorship for a content creator is the same thing exactly as vandalism with to graffiti artists and their own country policemen. If you believe that art is, yeah, very serious, I will die right now. That's it. If you don't consider street art to be vandalism, then also censorship used on films and designs is also considered vandalism at the original artist's vision. People have absolutely no right. You can criticize someone, but you have no right at all in destroying their creation. No one is above criticism, but vandalizing their own work is going too far. As in, censorship is completely inflated. Also, attacking anything Asian just because you think that your rules overrides its own rules is just complete nonsense. I'm trying to focus on the battle at the moment. Vasilisa will die again now. As once I finish my turn, West will kill her. There's no point in actually fighting. Yes, skip it. I don't want to waste my time with puzzle battles. I will take one more revolution and pleasure. Level up. 15 rubles and 400 plus experience. Had you asked me more about this stuff in my Ask Me Anything, I would have went on and on and on. Even maybe Give it a lecture.
You banish the last Chort and look into its furry face. Could this Chort be one you've already met? The sickening sound of fallen corpses wakes you from your confusion. On your return to Big Achgar, you tell about what has happened and leave the village with a heavy heart.
Plus 300 windows wisdom. Great. Since you have now gained another level 10. 10 more levels to go. Show what I can do, man. Let's get ourselves another... let's get ourselves another item. Okay, now what? Rebels, plus 4 defense for 14 at the beginning of this round. 7 in the first round. This on the first round only. This is for increases the defense for gain 4 on the start of the battle for each at the beginning for each round. Okay, what do we have here? Hello, Mark. I see 2211. Hello, bro. I'm just stopping by just for a short time. Okay. Nice to have you around. This strengthens the status curse. So bless. I do need things that to strengthen curse, as is value. Yeah, Flint. I don't want this. I don't want this thing. So drop it, Vasilisa. It's taking too much space over nothing. Plus waste. One more. 2 glass demons. I think for now I'm going to give myself this one because I do need stronger curses. Okay, Vasa, let's get moving to Turshanka village. There's no reason to drop by Turshanka. Better hurry on to the Bonduk. Set off.
You can hardly see any trees along the river. They've all been cut down by the Bonduk villagers. Your companion recollects familiar places and gives you directions on how to reach the home village better. The inspired Levonti leads you right to the old Galbetzes, where a couple of Chorts are immersed in a game of cards.
How are you today, Invisible? I am alive, sadly, and I'm confused about what to do. Should I continue on making videos for YouTube, even though knowing that I'll need 2 years to get all that 4,000 public hours? Or should I literally just offer my CV and look for a physical job that's not about streaming? Because it looks like whatever I'm doing is not giving me anything. Tried the most recent releases, Origami 2, Kinab Bridge of Spirits, and hopefully soon enough History. New titles are not helping me out. All titles with all their titles with backup videos are not giving me much either. Looks like I am literally a name unnamed, which is obvious, honestly. Whatever kind of progress I try to make, looks like nothing will change. At the very least, I'm giving a spotlight for games that may know about or even have heard of, which is in itself is a good remark, I think. The games on the tip of this back. Okay, they are immersed in a game of cards. I'm not playing cards, I'm not good in Durak. So, prepare for fight. My parents are mad at me because I'm not making money. Loss that don't vanish with the battle progress. Why should I? 2 keys and 3 orders. 1, 1, 1. Okay. Give me 2 Keelas. 1 here. 1 here. This is another battle puzzle. Which means if I cannot win it, I will just skip it. I have a story to go through. Give me Ruda here. Then Avoil. The thing is, my guy, see, 2211, my parents want me to make as much money as possible in as much less time as possible. This is life. I never thought this actually existed. Lazarus, rebirth with 1 hit point. Keela on him. Avila. Whatever this lock does. And Advila. Doesn't matter, this is a battle, puzzle battle. It is not an actual battle. This is not an actual fight, this is a puzzle fight. We need to finish it in 2 turns. Doesn't matter at all, honestly, since I'm going to skip it the other way. It's not that I'm feeling stressed about it, Rodan, it's that looks like whatever I do, winning the side of my parents is just impossible. They want you to become an instantaneous millionaire, get them grandchildren, and carry on with your own life. No time allowed. It's just like finger snap it, be instantly, that's it. Just like these spells Vasilisa is using. The moment you end making the circles, instantly the spell comes out. No time required, no progression required, nothing. Heed my words and obey them instantly. I am not a god, and this is impossible. I'm not talking about the puzzle fight itself, because the puzzle fight is already impossible as is. What I'm talking about is that these requests don't make sense. I know that we already have lost this fight. Because none of them is dead by now. Skip it. No need, I don't want to do this fight at all, by the way. Circle. 3 rubles and 750 experience. I am wondering, if I were to play with them Durak, would I have been able to defeat them? I doubt it. Let's go now to Bondi village. The land is barren here. The inhabitants of this village make their living primary from lodging. Set off.
The village looks like it's been swept up by a whirlwind. Here and there you can see stray logs. On closer inspection, it turns out that it's just timber being prepared for floating down the Kama River to the saltworks. This village is large, but not wealthy. You aren't surprised. The local bogs are not suitable for farming.
Okay. Explore the village.
Your companion tells you about his native village, using every opportunity to insult his former neighbors. The hosts here are slothful, and the local parishioners are faithless. Devanti points to a slope in the distance. You'll find his grave there, which he suggests you visit.
Builder. Okay, we have such a collection here. There. X can use one more herb on turn. Sounds good. I don't have it. I already have this one, and I'm not using it at all. The resistance to status, spell and disease, and paralysis. What's this? Dead man's book. A man dies, so you prepare him for a funeral and call him to read a book. This was the kind of a book of this time. Strengthens your black eloquence, increases the number you receive sins by 2. No need, thank you. Life of Stefano. There used to be a faithful people in the olden times. There are even more books about them. It gives me the value of much more than defensive part. What's this? They say that a man had a magic book. Like I see 2211, that's someone else is commenting this time. It sounds very painful that you're going through it. Makes me sad, honestly. But this is my fate and I accepted it either way. Can't help it. This gives me 2 hit points, which means I no longer need that other one. Good. Attack for all enemies for 4 hit points. Where are the other ones that attack all enemies by X number of... This is for waste. By 2 decreases, this strengthens up the curse. This also gives me 5 waste and 5 ethereal. Increases the value by 2, gain pity. Gains 1 more. Okay, deals 2. All of these are just for waste. Fine, then just for the deck of cards. 2 for all enemies. Destroy this. I don't need it. The thing is, I understand how parents always want the best possible things for their kids, but also just listening to what everyone is doing and blindly following their same advice doesn't make any sense. Express. I'm just trying to automate. If this one gives me 1 waste, I want to see others that give me better waste. Okay. So this is plus 2 waste for the Zaloom. This is 1 waste on each turn. This for 2 plus 2, which means I don't need this one. Arusaka is sitting here, all black. Her hair is black as suit. No need for it. Okay. Steel side chip. Stick it under this. Spirits. Against 2 pity. This gives me 5 waste and 2 ethereal. gives 5 waste each turn, which means I don't even need the Zaloom. Since the Zaloom gives me 2 waste, this one gives me 5 waste and 2 ethereal. Still the Zaloom. Just a minute. Zaloom we said on each turn deals 2. Whatever. This one in the start of the battle, so on each turn deals 5. The thing is, Rodan, this is one of the things why I wanted to try out stopping my commentary altogether for 1 month. Everything I have to say is literally the same. I keep non-stop showing self-pity over what kind of things I went through, and I am always giving others what I should be keeping for myself. It is honestly, I believe it is honestly selfish of me to do. So resistance to curse. This has 5 shields in the start and the first turn. Okay, let's see now what the battler has to give me. Gains 2 points of poison. 3 for bliss. Usually I would be reading the story behind it, but I don't think that anyone cares honestly about it. Like this here, your lips were made for drinking honey. Gives me 3 eloquence. Did some wild things in the past, weird things. We wore our masks, ran through homes, and divided the whole world. Deals -1 damage. Magical herb breath. They throw breath into the river. If your breath sinks, so shall you perish this year. This one I had Pushipka in my stomach, so Khaldun healed me. I already have one of these past shoes out. They would place one in the coffin in case that man needed his past shoes made in the afterlife. Wow. This is the same thing as this one, correct? +2, yeah. +2 curse. We don't see if that way, bro. We're with you, if not for the other people. Can you remind me of the other Project Altered Beast members? I wonder where they went, but they're not here. I think Slagarda Cruel, I think, he still keeps making videos, but nobody really watches it. And whenever I try to subscribe for him, YouTube for some reason, as per usual, destroys everything. The thing is, my Beasts of the Altered Empire members list is not on my desktop. I placed it in the backup file. This needs some work. Banya broom. They took a broom from the banya and stripped the leaves. Then these leaves were put into a coffin. True regeneration. Life of Stefan. Already read it. Dead Man's Book. Already read it. Icon. A boy couldn't walk. Then an icon in the chapel healed him. And everyone then believed in the power of that icon. Everyone came to heal themselves with its help. Gains 3 bliss at the start of battle. Silver ring. Have to put a ring down and then make a wish so that your beloved would appear. Gains 1 eloquence. 1 eloquence. Bird of Curses. Shoulds buried it here, so it better stay that way. Gain 3 curses on battle starts. Strengthens curse. Okay, this is interesting. Bird of Rot. Someone's hen is clutching in the garden. Clucking in the garden, that is a bad omen. Gains a 3 decomposure, start of battle. Strengthens your waist. Also quite good. Am I the one who's getting this, or is this a curse on myself? Anyway. Antique horseshoe. The right horseshoe for the right foot. Chance 10%. The status affected by restless last an extra round. Flag of Providence. It inspires you to do great deeds. Increases the rechargeability speed of your ally's ability by 2. Sounds good. Soyatki mask. During Soyatki people wear fortune telling and best neighbors. Immunity to attack from spike status. Glass-eyed. Someone put some spell on it. Anishka the one-eyed. Allows you to see enemy's hand +1 during the Durak game. This is for cheating. This is enough. With the peddler. Okay, let's talk to Levante.
You find villagers that are still awake and try to question them about your companion. Frightened villagers start crossing themselves and recollecting the numerous mischiefs of the hated Khaldun. From time to time, you can hear Levante's malevolent laughter, inaudible to the common mortals.
Let's leave this area. We have an extra optional task. Okay. Bondunkas River. He was buried outside the churchyard, a wicked one he was. There's no reason to doubt it. One glance is enough to know. Set off.
Your companion's grave is on a deserted slope near the mouth of the Turchanka River. Wind noisily blows the leaves of the sullen shrubbery on the riverbanks and violently shakes the old galbets of Levante. No one has been here for a long time. Your companion suggests you dig up his grave. He left a gift there for you.
Are you sure I will not get a sin for digging up a grave? Because this is a very sinful thing to do. Just in case I save the game.
You dig up the grave with your hands. The sandy earth is pliant and cold. It doesn't take you long to find what you're looking for. An old, yellowed phalanx. You can see that this item has been used for many generations of Khalduns.
Continue.
You carefully pick the item up and get ready to go on your way.
Of course, Sinner's finger phalanx. The rumor was that he consorted with Jorts. +1 attack for the pages inflicted damage increased the number of received by the sins by 1. I'm not someone that uses sins for this thing, sort of things. Yes, we can stand with you, bro. No problem. The thing is, I do understand that most parents wish for their children to bypass them and be better than them. I said most because many of the new generation parents would rather be better than their own children. Again, if you are only going to plan your child's entire future, might as well just live it yourself because you are the one that's planning everything in it. Another one of the reasons why I picked Sun Project 2 Suns for my desktop wallpaper. Yeah, I'm starting to remember that. Levante's Isba. And there is the Levante's Isba. Interesting. Is there anything left of it? Anyone home? Set off.
The villagers carved crosses on the doorposts of this burned-down Izba to protect themselves from Levante's heritage. It's empty and gloomy inside. Even weeds seem to avoid the Khaldoon's old dwelling. You step inside and are filled with conflicting feelings. Is this the kind of emptiness that awaits the houses of each and every Khaldoon?
If you don't know, Khaldoon means witch, sorcerer, wizard.
Ah, this is my home. It used to be such a great Isba.
An Isba is the Russian traditional household dwelling.
My room was here, and here the storage area.
Let's get that treasure you were talking about.
Wait! First, we will wait for the Kladnik. I haven't suffered your presence without reason.
The Kladnik.
My turn to help now.
Fine. Kladnik?
So, what does that short of yours look like?
Like a regular treasure chart. White, glows in the dark, makes it easier to hit him with something heavy. You won't even have to dig.
Isba?
Look, these are words from you.
Oh, peasants, what do you expect? Think they can stop me with their cute little prayers? Not quite.
Suffer?
Who's suffering here? It's not you who's dragging me around.
Listen, I'm helping you, right? Anyway, that's why you carrying me.
Let's do this.
Get ready. It's almost midnight. Your Kladnik will appear soon.
A treasure hoarder that has become consumed by fortune he watched over.
I'm ready. You better keep your book open.
Just working on a video while watching your amazing stream. Thanks, Rodan. Hearing praise every now and then does lift the heart a little bit more. An invisible short. This is a puzzle battle again. 78 points of health. Do your best thing. It will attack only for 1. So inflict damage equal to your current defense. Then Avoil. This is an order. Ruble gives target 25 rubles. What for? 10 minutes. Okay. The rubles. Avoid by 20. How? And give it rubber. I think I understand right now what the game is trying to tell me. Give it Judia, Avoil, and Raba. This, we will give it 25 points worth of damage. Go. I don't care. Most likely I will be skipping this as well. Because I seriously hate puzzle battles. Avoil, Julia, and Raba. I will inflict at it 25 points worth of damage. Because that will be my defense. And of course I must kill it in 2 turns, because this is disgusting. Deflect equal to the targets rubles now. So 25, 25, and gold offers. Go. Skip it. I don't want to fight a pistol fight. I'm going for Bluestone. Plus 50 experience. I know the fact that if I were to destroy the puzzle battle, I would have gotten more experience, but I don't care. Puzzle battles are only here to waste your time and make you hit the game.
Yes, wait, grab him! I need him alive. I'll lead him and learn how to fly.
The white calf, bound by your power, looks at you with an empty gaze.
Give him to Levante, break into coins. Let's go. Save game. We have already reached this area. So give him to Levante.
You bind the Gladnik with Zagavers and bring Levante to the immobilized spirit. With a disgusting crunch, the Eretnik chomps into it. With each bite, the agonized Chort becomes smaller and smaller, bleeding golden coins instead of actual blood.
Okay, I got 200 rubles. Good. Did you get what you wanted for TX4? Let's talk with Levante, but first let's check out shorts. What's up? Yeah, we're back to our normal. Why are you suddenly? Wow, decomposer. He gained power.
You checking up on me? Don't worry, I won't fly away.
Yeah, he's now floating.
I want to see if things work out with you and that book of yours.
Okay, as you wish. What am I trying to say exactly here? Just like Vasilis is trying to work for her own goal, to unlock all the seals of the Black Book in order to resurrect her power. That's why she's taking the path of the witch. Because Oldigor wishes from her to bypass his own power and become a better witch than him. Most of the parents around the world want their own offspring to be better and then to gain and win more resources so that they would eventually take care of them themselves. Thing is, unlike the time after the world wars, people are gaining individuality and are trying to choose what suits them best. The thing is that the older generation doesn't believe in individuality and believes that as long as you are alive, you must pay back for the country you live in what you owe it. I don't see myself, I am not a patriot, I don't see myself owing anything to anyone. I live simply where I am fated to live. Akhmatova Raven. Ravens are often connected to the other world. Oldigor says this place is some kind of a threshold. high. He will attack me for 9 points worth of attack, and he has Ethereal. All attacks miss this creature. Duration 3. Okay. I want you to deal curse at him. Thing is, at first you would believe that a parent's job is to make sure that their offspring stays healthy, stays in a decent kind of living and whatnot, has the necessities of life. And overall gets respected education. Problem with this kind of thinking is that having more focus on the individual over the public or the community planted in us the love to focus on our personal goals and what to do, not what the community is expecting of us. That's not really a problem per se. Thing is, everyone is expecting from you to keep going through the same exact things they went through themselves. But personally, I see it as unfair. Completely unfair. Because times have changed. Nobody has the right to order you what to do, or when to do it, or how to do it. But as long as the public around you is expecting something from you, something very specific, society starts to pressurize you. They demand and not what you choose to do. I'm trying right now to focus in this fight so I can try my best to remain as calm and positive as possible. So again, see depth, destroy this guy here. Give me Kakur here. This fight is over. I'll take with me Abel. 10 rubles and 350 for experience. Thanks for bringing me entertainment through your commentary and stream once again. It was interesting as always. Sadly, I have to go now. It's okay. Thank you very much for participating at the very least. Very much appreciated. Saltanovo village. I get here at Encyclopedia. A good village. I've been here plenty of times. Lots of acquaintances as well. Set off.
A ray of light from a suddenly opened door of the village shop pierces the darkness. A young lad with an accordion strapped across his back runs into the street. A moment later, a shop owner emerges, spewing curses and chasing after the musician. You are somewhat familiar with the accordion player. This dashing youth is often invited to Vichorkas and celebrations.
I know him. Let's help the lad then. That's why I saved. Let's help the lad. Maybe I will find something.
You whisper a Zagavar, and the merchant clumsily falls onto the dirty road. Judging by his angry yells, you guess that the young man has stolen a box of sweets from his shop. You think he casts a narrow-eyed glance in your direction before he disappears in the dark.
That's one sin. Nope. Don't think so. No deal.
A ray of light from a suddenly opened door of the village shop pierces the darkness. A young lad with an accordion strapped across his back runs into the street. A moment later, a shop owner emerges, spewing curses and chasing after the
Here's the
musician.
merchant.
You are somewhat familiar with the accordion player. This dashing youth is often invited to Vichorkas and celebrations. You whisper a Zagvar, and the musician trips in the dark. He manages to keep his balance, but drops his spoils. You think he casts a narrow-eyed glance in your direction before he disappears in the dark.
Minus one sin is better than nothing. Okay, continue.
The merchant spits on a neighbor's hen in frustration, knowing he won't be able to catch the musician.
Okay, talk.
That scoundrel! Sure, take him! He'll pay me back, he says. I know all about him paying back. I won't see a half kopeck until Christmas.
Second thing, please. I need to cancel the background noise for a little bit.
I know this man. Should I get him back for you?
If only you could. I know him as well, but still. If only my boy was at the counter. I bet he's gone divinating to the Owens again.
Behind those barns?
Yes? Is anything wrong?
Do they have any idea how to perform divinations? I fear something might go wrong.
Nothing bad will happen to them. Sure, take them. Youngster, have no patience. Can I help you? Get going.
But what if I wanted to buy something?
Yeah, right. The devil you roaming around at night. Get lost.
The merchant shuts the door in front of you. You can only continue on your way.
Okay. So granaries, as well as mills are parts of the floor making process. A granary is rectangular block structure with a roof with 4 slopes. 8 large wooden boxes called suski could store up to 125 tons of grain. Ventilation holes called perforated the lower part of the building. Okay, Vasarisa, let's go to the secondary option discussed. The barnyard. The merchant told me that children were performing divination in the barnyard. Divinations at the wrong time can prove dangerous. I can't hurt on children on them.
The black shape of this Avin looks like a beast ready to pounce. When you peek through the slightly open door, you gasp. Aviniks have stuffed the children into the stove and are arguing about something.
Barnyard and drying barn. A barnyard is A barnyard is comprised of several buildings for threshing grain, connected with a single 2-slope roof. Before threshing the sheaves of rye had to be dried in one of these buildings, called a drying barn. It consists of two parts, one of them underground with a stone stove. The sheaves were laid on the poles above the stove. After drying, they were brought to the straw cutter. The barnyard and drying barn were protected by specific spirits, Dominix and Ovinix. They were imagined to be small humanoids in red pointed caps. On the Yuletide, girls went to the barnyard for groom divinations. They put their bare feet above drying poles, and if the Ovinik hit them with a lash, or meant their groom would be mean. If the Ovinik stroked their feet with a fur, the groom would be kind. What a weird ritual! It's okay, Ruge Agent Kurdan. Thank you very much for at least participating. It has been a good time with you both around here. I consider this honestly a miracle. Thank you. Came at the barn to try here. Took.
Let us into your ravine, kind host.
Witch! I can sense Khaldun's from a mile away. Well, come in. You've already invited yourself.
What's with the children? Did you kill them?
Not yet. We're deciding on who gets to do it. Well, what are you looking at? They came for divinations at the wrong time, didn't ask for invitation, didn't circle themselves. And to top things off, their father cursed them. Or could it be you, who also came to grab a bite? Come on, take off the icons, they're nasty to the touch.
Outsmart.
I came for the children. They're my prey.
Oh?
The merchants send them to hell? I know, and their chorts send me precisely for that reason. The real chorts, mind you, not some household spirits.
That's the first time I've heard such a thing. Prove to us that Chorts sent you.
These Aviniks want to see chorts. Well, I know where I can get plenty of those.
Shorts. My pistol. Black book is for curses. The pistol with me is filled with shorts as is. So yeah, the pistol. Black book is good for cursing and whatnot. Herbs no, artifacts no, pistol.
Well, look at this.
100 puts for wisdom.
You open your pister, and several annoyed chorts spill out of it. The panicked Aviniks hide in dark corners.
Nice! Serpent string, this is already in my already. Okay. Eternal damage when health is low. Deals 1 when you lose points. Sea and Hearth, please. Send it. Hold it. I need to check quickly about the black book. 29 pages. Abel, I don't want you. Blue Stone, don't need you either. Leave Curse, leave Mikhail Voyvoda, Kukur, Slamandia, Avoil, Scorch It, Lucian and Pleasure. I have to do it now. Zelda Sticky, One Cent Forever, Circle, Khaldun Fiend, Kian Tang, Amen, and Seedipth. Seedipth, I have 3 of it right now. Okay. I get 25 rubles and 150 wisdom.
After the Aviniks disappear, the children return to their senses. They remember what happened, only in part. You remind them of the necessities of a protective circle by properly boxing their ears.
Okay, let's go now to Saltanovka Wood for Abalishka. The forest to the east of the village. They say there are lots of beekeepers here. Perhaps I can trade with them. Set off. There's a fair here, but for now, I don't need it.
The narrow path leads you to a silent bee garden. A single light shines amidst the beehives. A beekeeper has lit a splinter and is writing something on birch bark.
Talk.
I can hear you walking. Come out to the light.
Greetings, beekeeper.
Ah, a traveler. Well, come in. Make yourself at home in my bee kingdom. My name is Panko.
The beekeeper proceeds to write something on birch bark.
Are you writing a Leshy charter by chance?
Heaven forbid. I'm calculating my income for the summer. The bee queen spawns grubs every day. So I get a lot of new bees. If only I had enough houses for them.
Who writes income in the middle of the night?
This Vajanoi helps me. There's Chorts Creek nearby. The bees drink their water there. I threw something in the water recently. A bottle of vodka and a loaf of bread, so my bees wouldn't die off this winter.
I see. If you're having a good year, maybe you have something to sell.
Come and take a look. Are you interested in some healing herbs?
Yeah. Where's? Sure. Eloquence 3 increases the will burst effects for 3. Fine. And this replenishes 20 health points. Nice. Realize some simpletons who are considered to be miracle workers prize this herb for its love-binding properties and use it to fool people who are blinded by love. Thank you. Very much appreciated.
Come and take a look. Are you interested in some healing herbs?
Vodanai?
Have you heard about the local Vajanoi?
Vodanoi.
Well, they say all sorts of things. I heard this one story from an old woman I know. Thing is, I can tell a mighty scary story. Might make your hair stand on end.
Anu Balishka. Hired by Vodanoi. A man sank in the water and became a servant of the Vodanoi. The fish master took a liking to him and decided to let him back into the shore with a bride and a generous dowry. The girl named Marina whispered to him, "He'll give you a choice of 12 girls. All of them, except for me, have yellow teeth. Mine are white. If you choose wrongly, you will stay here forever. He'll then let you choose between 2 sacks, a large one and a small one. Don't be greedy, choose the smaller one. It contains a mill. It will mill anything into flour, and we'll never starve. Don't choose the large sack, or you will be forced to remain here." The guy did as he was told. He returned to the land, built an izba, got married in the church, had many children, and forgot about the Vodanoi. Only on Pentecost did they remember him and leave him offerings by the river. This is a very beautiful Balishka, because most of the Balishkas end up in a sad story. This is a beautiful one. Yet again, our mermaid doesn't have teeth showing up. Well, okay, whatever. Say goodbye. Thank you for the Balishka. One song. Let's go to the order prayer. A man lived in this village. The Vodanoi caught him and made him herd his cows. Now you can pray for his soul here. Set off.
The silent village is getting ready to sleep. There are lights in some windows, and from time to time, you see peasants going about their business.
Ask about the pot house. Wait a minute. First things first. Find the Dorner's wife.
You soon find the Izba, where the missing peasant's family lives. It turns out that he is one of the villagers trying to reach the Sultanovka Bank. You tell his wife that she must recite a prayer. The shaken woman recognizes you as a witch and trusts your every word.
Give her 25 rubles.
You give her all the money the Vodinoy's servant gave you.
Yeah, -1 sen. Continue.
The grateful peasant woman gives you some healing herbs for the road. After some thought, you ask her to light a candle for a certain Rusalka that you know.
Thank you!
The silent village is getting ready to sleep. There are lights in some windows, and from time to time, you see peasants going about their business.
Ask about the pothouse.
Everyone you ask knows about the pothouse, but tells you that it is a wicked place for wicked people. As it turns out, the bandits have become even noisier as of late, but no one has seen them in nearby villages. One of the people you talk to crosses himself and tells you that there's something demonic going on in this pothouse. With a shaky voice, he tells you about a logging area to the west. You can't get anything else out of him.
Thing have played now for 1 hour and a half, and YouTube is still taking my receiving my content. Okay, let's get moving.
The silent village is getting ready to sleep. There are lights in some windows.
Leave. Find out what happened to the bandits. One song still remains. Let's go first to the forest clearing. They say some bandits were filling timber here. Perhaps I can learn something about them. Set off.
On the frozen logging site, everything is silent, even birds and insects. Knowing this to be a sign of evil spirits, you open your book. Several fat logs are lying on the glade ahead of you near an old fire, and some items are scattered about it. By the roots of a notably large fallen pine, you see the mouth of a hole.
Save just in case. Inspect the logs.
The closer you get to the logging site, the stronger the smell of decay. You recoil involuntarily when you spot the bodies, stuck into the rough holes in the trunks, as if into coffins.
Back. Inspect the fire.
You feel the stench of death in the air. It seems no one has been here for a long time. You find someone's ledger by the fire. Reading it, you find regular sacrifices to the Vodinoi and other, more sinister expenses that you try not to think about. The last record is dated more than a week ago.
Again, inspect the logs.
The closer you get to the logging site, the stronger the smell of decay. You recoil involuntarily when you spot the bodies, stuck into the rough holes in the trunks, as if into coffins.
Inspect the bodies.
Overcoming your disgust, you inspect the corpses. Many of the dead have weapons. It would appear they used to be bandits. You find a purse with rubles on one of them and take it without remorse.
Plus 5 rubles. And inspect the hole.
The hole breathes with the dampness of a graveyard. At the bottom of it, among roots that look like paws of exotic beasts, you see an empty chest. Upon closer inspection, it proves to be quite old. It would seem that this small chest was buried a long time ago.
Okay, so we're done inspecting everything here. Some people opened a chest, stole its rubles. They were cursed and died, or maybe sacrificed. And then we took their money. Leave the location. We're done. Let's go to Nekrasov's bath. I heard someone singing. Could it be evil spirits celebrating? I doubt it because we can't get another song here.
You hear the lingering sounds of songs long known to you. At one of the izbas, you see a late-running Vichorka. It may be worth stopping to listen for a while.
Why not?
You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
That was a nice song, even though I didn't understand a single word of it. This song is named Don't Cuckoo, My Little Cuckoo. Weird. Now we have 5 songs. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's go back to the map and get moving to our next location. Saltanovka Bank. We already finished all the songs, encyclopedia, and Malishka valuables. Let's go to the bank now. I hope that Vodanai doesn't catch me just yet. I haven't even spoken to the bandits. True. Set off.
Someone's figure stands black at the forest's edge. You can't make out who's waiting for you on your way. You clutch your book tighter.
Call out.
A human voice answers you. You come closer and recognize the accordion player you met from Saltanova village.
Oh. Continue.
Vasha, I knew it was you in the village.
Hi. Fitka the harmonist.
What do you need? You're on your way already.
I've noticed you in the village. I saw you looked in my direction when I fell. Well, I remember old Igor teaching you curses.
Uh-huh.
I need these sweets for business, but I'll pay them back first thing tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
You must be carrying these for the girls, as usual.
Such accusations all of a sudden. Nothing of the sort. I'm going to a pot house. I've been asked to play for a birthday, I think.
Fedka plays a riff on his accordion.
I think if I bring a present along, they'll pay me more.
What house?
To a pot house, you say? Have you been there before? What kind of place is it?
No, I haven't. It used to be an abandoned izba. Now I hear that each night it becomes a noisy pot house. So it must be fun.
Art may be filled with shorts.
Oh, a fine pot house it must be.
Birthday?
Who called you there?
God knows. The other night I met some lad by my izba. Come to the pot house, he says. Gave me some money in advance and promised more afterwards.
Why couldn't you buy sweets with that money?
I hid them away right after, just in case. Come on, don't fret. I'll pay it back later.
If you remain alive, buddy. Bandits?
I've heard wicked people reside there.
I don't care. Even church won't hurt an accordion player.
Ignorance is a bliss.
Really, you haven't met Chorts. You wouldn't know if you did.
She's a nomad.
Not everyone is brought up by a knower.
Say goodbye.
God help you. I have business on my own.
True.
Wait, where are you going yourself?
I'm going to the pot house too. I need to check up on this birthday.
Oh, how wonderful. Let's go together.
Yeah, wonderful. Sorry, but I'll have to go alone. First, I need to drop by Nekrasova.
True.
Look what's going on there. Men and women crawling like flies. Let's go.
You don't have time to interject, and the musician drags you along.
Okay, whatever. I have all the Igor with me, just in case.
Peasants are gathering on the banks of the river. Each has several loaves of bread in their hands, which they are throwing into the river, and watch as they drift downstream. The musician calls out to them and strides confidently towards them.
Continue.
Well met, Nekrasova. What are you doing here? Feeding the fishes?
Just in case of the game, I feel something bad may happen soon enough.
They're looking for a drowned man. He can be found where a loaf sinks, so they say.
Yes, one man from our village went missing. We can't find him.
I think I know who you're talking about. You won't ransom him from a Vodinoy with bread, and not from your Vodinoy for sure.
And how do you know that?
Your grandpa is a knower. She's a knower too.
Yeah?
But what can we do to make him drift ashore? Tell us if you know.
If you want to ransom him from Yovodinoy, you'll need coins for that. Throw an odd number of each time, 3 or 15.
How much money will it take? Where can we get that amount? We struggled even to get this bread.
Give them money, why not?
Here, take this. It's not much, but it should do.
-1 sin. Well done, Nevesa. Now 6 sins only.
Well, Washa, quite a wealthy girl you are.
Yeah. I had to cheat for this.
Keep quiet. Don't go counting my money.
We thank you for this.
Of course, God bless.
We'll be searching for him until spring this way.
You say goodbye to the peasants and go on your way. Soon, you are able to rid yourself of the musician, who stays to chat with some of his new acquaintances.
Nice. Okay. I know I should be going to the fair, just in case. But let's first go to the settlement, and then we will go to the fair. I need some more healing herbs. Settlement. There are several houses some distance away from the village. Some of they may form a village on their own. Set off.
You pass a small settlement that has no name yet. On the village edge, you notice a fat barrel rolling to the west.
Got the barrel, read a black Zagavor, follow, walk around. I don't know what to do here. Just in case, save. Call out to the barrel?
It seems there were chorts in the barrel, and they are not inclined to talk. Hearing your voice, they fly out of the barrel and attack you.
Bring it. Hi. 8 points worth of damage. Okay, Igor, curse this one. Circle yourself. Give me Scorch It. Scorch It. Scorch It. And Wine Forever. Go. Not blocked. Okay, give me curse. Give me Kukur. Avoil. and sea depth. As long as they are cast, they will give me less attack points. Go. Kill. Next turn, you're a gunner. For this one at the moment. Give me Mikhail Voyevoda. Give me Curse. Give me Kukur. And finally, give me Notion and Pleasure. Finish him. Well done. Okay, give me more brothers. We already have enough with Notion and Pleasure as this. 11 rubles and 300 experience points. Let's go to the fair first, before I forget it. I heard the peddler set up a small fair. I think some of the traders are working even at the summer. I need some serious herbs for drink.
At the crossroads of two trade routes, you see the annual fair. Despite the late hour, trading is still taking place. Perhaps you might buy something for your journey. A multitude of goods can be found. Bionics, as well as a variety of magic trinkets. There's something for everyone here.
Bionics, variety of traditional sweets, baked goods in Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, and some other neighborhoods. Prianics. I'd like to see what this thing means. Prianic. What I'm giving them, please. Prianic. Yes, I wish to go search for it. Give me a moment. Well, wow! So these are the Prianics, the Russian sweets. That looks delicious. Prianics. I need Prianics. Well, wow. Good times. Fine. I don't know. I'm laughing out of shock, that's it. Still recording, everything's good. Fine, look around. Let's go to the herbalist.
What? Want some prianics? I've sold everything already. Oh, you want some herbs? Well, take a look then.
Thank you. Give me what you have. This one absorbs the damage for one, completely absorbs all the attack from the next enemy attack. Kuruka herb is gathered during Peter's fast. Circle an arrow. There's more smoke from this herb and you won't miss your mark. Plus 3. In Divya herb. Protects and invigorates it. It can even grant strength to unborn babies. 3 ward. Nice. Cuckoo tears. Nice. Wormwood grass curses 3 on the enemy. He threw the wormwood grass into the fire and all the demons ran away. Well done. Don't want this poison. Give me Adam's head. Preshka herb. We already used it more than once. Give me whitehead herb also. Give me crying herb. Removes 1 harmful status. Peter's cross. Arcane herb. I wash in copper dew and dry myself in the sun. I dress with the clouds and gird myself with the infinite tears. Remove scares from me. And this one removes positive stats from the enemy. The Buruyok, the top mushroom, helps every time. Should I sell something here? I doubt it, because I do need all of these herbs. What about the other stuff? Trinkets? Not at the moment. Not at the moment, though. Still. Show me the book merchant.
Seek me out, girl. and I will grant you knowledge. I can help you gain a better grasp of your book and all the wisdom contained within.
Why Zagavor? I already have them all. Already in the book. Okay, thank you, no need. Give me the butler.
Low prices, come and see for yourself. Buy some herbs and other goods I brought for you from the woods.
Bye. I did say before that I wanted this one, correct? Herbs and the healing Zagavor gives you 3 hit points. Do you have something like this here? Healing and yeah, this one. I did Magpie. Healing and herbs and Zagavor is 2+. This one is 3+. You can use one more herb on your turn. I already have one, or as is, which means I can buy multiple of these, but I can make more of them. Prayer book already found it before. I have this one already. I have this one already. I already have the vampirism also. Coffin is Splinter. Gives 5 spikes on the first battle. On receiving, okay. Otherwise, that's it. It's not finish on the around the duration 2. Give me salt. Do I need to get rid of anything here? Not really at the moment. Not at the moment. Okay. Enough. The card play, no need for it. Let's get moving. It's about time we hit our pot house. Pot houses are often places of ill repute. This one is especially notorious. Go. Free roaming area, correct? Yeah. Free roaming area. Something is wrong here. Come on, Vasa. I need some herbs here, if any. Old house?
There are only abandoned isbas nearby. Their windows are all dark.
Herb. Adam said. I know we are about to get into a boss fight. Slightly. Herb. Brick herb. Okay, good. Not yet. Search a little bit more. Chickens. The country inside. Okay. I want some eggs. Back door. A peasant. Put house. Peasant.
The peasant holds his head and wipes away a single tear from time to time.
Are you alright?
Oh, girl, what are you doing here? Get out of here while you still can. This is an evil place.
Dead bandits?
I know it is. That's why I'm here. I found dead bandits in the forest, at the logging site. It would seem that demons killed them.
That's what happened. Run while you yourself are still alive.
If you're so scared, why aren't you running too?
I can't escape the shorts. They left me here while they're drinking in the pot house. Later, they'll ride me to hell.
Dear God, so you're dead?
I used to spend quite a bit of time in this pot house. Now it's time to pay the bill.
Offer help. The questions.
I see.
What house? Tears.
Why are you crying?
What? I'm not crying. I won't cry. No matter what fate befalls me. Do you hear?
What house?
What can you tell me about the pot house?
A wicked place. Oh, wicked people. So it was. And it's worse now.
Bandits?
I know it is. That's why it would seem that
That's what
if you're so...
I'm getting late.
Dear God.
I used to spend quite a bit of time
Help.
in this.
Perhaps I can save you. I know how to deal with chorts. I have a pastor full of my own. Just help me get inside.
You can't help me, but you can pick on a chort if you like. Here is the key from the back door. You can go in if you want to.
Thank you. What's this? Herb. Brick herb. The put house.
A large isba. A fine one.
Window.
What of a chorka they're having here. I see the musician has already got there.
Yeah. Just in case, save. Bouncer. What's wrong with your head, girl? Did you forget something here?
I have business with your chieftain.
Ha! He has no business with you. Go, before Cassian has seen you.
Introduce yourself.
I'm a witch from Vilgard, if you really want to know.
And I am Zao of the entire Perm Gubernia.
She's not lying, she's a witch. Intimidate.
I'm a witch from Vilgard, if you really want to know. I can heal you, but I can curse you as well.
I'll show you, curse. There's no place for witches here. Go!
Through your clenched teeth, you whisper a Zagaver that would topple any peasant, but this large man is unaffected.
He's no man, he's a demon.
You decide not to attract too much tension prematurely and begin searching for another way.
Okay. Come on, Vesa. Let's go from the back door.
You can hear the sounds of an accordion and lively conversation. The door is locked.
Use the back door key. We already got it to this reason.
The lock falls to the floor with a thud. The door is open.
Go. Bench. Peasants. Squeaky player. Bench. Wait a minute. Chink. Wash. Bench.
The fun starts to gather momentum, while the sky behind the window is getting dark.
Look around. Washing again. Merchant.
Pothouse's owner doesn't even look at me.
Wow. Peasants.
These ones don't even want to talk to me.
Wow. Lots of shorts here. Hi.
The accordion player winks at you while playing his instrument.
I knew your life wouldn't be the same without me. You came to see me, Vasilisa, my dear.
Nope, she's already taken.
Don't tempt fate, Fyodor.
She's a Zaratka. If you dare, she will curse you. Besides, Vasilisa is already taken as is. Even though her lover is dead, she is taken.
I'm only kidding. The fun starts at night.
Bandits?
Aren't you afraid of wicked men?
What's there to be afraid of? Everyone likes a good accordion player. I tell you, the devil himself doesn't frighten me.
You will bite your own words. I guarantee it.
I won't let anyone hurt you either.
Stop picking on Vasa.
I found something. I think demons are to blame for it. Perhaps the bandits are all dead by now.
The stories you tell, Vasilisa. You and your old man, always first-rate jokers.
Your mind is gone, buddy. And I don't feel sorry for you at all.
This is no joke, Fietka.
She's a Noah, a Zanatka, a sorceress.
Oh, stop it, Masha. You'll make me miss my notes.
Fun?
What were you saying about fun?
Some guy tells me here that as soon as it gets dark, we'll start treating our guests so well that he'll be in heaven.
Yeah? You will die.
That's the gist of it.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, Vasa. Go back.
We'll talk later.
All right, here, sit on the bench. Listen to my fine playing.
No worries at all, buddy. You will soon get to meet all the shorts around. Come on, kid. Let's go, Vasa.
The fun starts to gather momentum, while the sky behind the window is getting dark.
Just in case.
Soon the peasants are dancing so hard that the walls around them start to shake. After some time, the crowd is having so much fun that the accordion player is lifted up and thrown into the air to cheers. The most noticeable in the crowd is a large man. Is this the game, Chief?
Continue.
You notice that the pothouse visitors approach a glass jar that stands by the window and smears something around their eyes. Having carefully picked out this moment, you reach the item. You've had a bad feeling about this pothouse for a while, and now it has turned to horror.
Use the salve. Let's play.
Your suspicions prove true. Everything around you was an illusion. The accordion player wasn't thrown into the air without malice. You take out the black book, but the chief of the short swarm calls you out.
Okay.
I think my stables will see another witch added to it. What a day. Whatever brought you here, madam?
We'll see who will be added to whom, buddy.
The musician is trying to get out of the noose with all his strength.
Bandits?
I know that you killed the local bandits.
They found what they shouldn't have. That is, us. I can't say we weren't grateful, though.
Question?
You killed them all? Why?
The accordion player fights back a little less fiercely.
Do we require a reason? We're evil spirits, girl. But you ask your questions. I have plenty of time.
If I'm not quick enough, I'll have to trade his life for this. Troop that house. Will I sacrifice my power to ask questions? Because he's about to get killed. I need to choose. Either fight him or save him. He's annoying, alright, but I do need to know. I do need to know. But is it really worth it? Since he will die soon enough. I can always just reload the game if the knowledge was pointless. Fine, I'll ask. I already saved the game as is.
The Vodyanoi needs his offerings. How do I get them from you?
It seems that the musician is almost completely exhausted at this point.
Oh, you won't get anything from us. We're the ones creating problems, not solving them.
Noticing the musician losing his strength, you get out your black book.
Stop your blabbing! You're going to hell along with your pack.
We'll see who goes to hell. I'll turn you into a mare and hitch you to a cart.
Let's fight. Okay, what do we have here? Place increases attack for each page. For each page for 10. Blessing 2, 3. Cast him. Circle. Curse him again. The musician is about to get killed right there. Michael Voda. One forever. I didn't take Moon Brothers with me. Whatever. I should have checked my... Wait a minute. Time left? Is this another... This is not a puzzle fight. I better quickly curse him as much as I can. Quickly. Kyantang. Scorch it. See depth. Circuit. Kohur. Avoil. I hope this works. Go! It's okay, Vasa. It's okay. Looks like the musician will die like this. Lucian and Pleasure. Kitang. Waste. Waste. Kuhur. Go!
Keep at it, and your friend here will join our sinners.
Don't count on it.
You will follow right after.
I cannot do this. Reload.
Your suspicions proved true. Everything around you was an illusion.
I think my stables will see another
The musician is trying to get out of
Attack.
the
Stop your blabbing. You're going to hell alone with your pack.
We'll see who goes to hell. I'll turn you into a mare and hitch you to a cart.
7 turns. That's the difference. Okay. Curse him. Circle. Curse him. Scorch at him. Kyantang him. I hate this card so much now. Avoid. See depth. Go. Stop. Curse him again. He's going to use skin. He will lose his turn. Kuhur. Finish him completely. Sea of Depth. Finish him. One brothers of oil. Is going to use Bliss. So one negative energy. Avoid. Go. It's okay. One more Whist turn and he will die behind his own. Let's focus on the main enemy now. You are already as good as dead as is. Scorch it. Kuhur. Illusion and pleasure. Mikhail via Voda. Go! It's unfair. The musician will die in 4 seconds now. Curse him. And you now 10 hit points. Scorch at him. Khaldun fiend him. Mikhail Voneven. And Avoil. Go! Stop. Three more turns. 9. Scorch it. Scorch it. Kukur. Sea Depth. Destroy him.
Keep at it, and your friend here will join us in...
Don't count.
You will...
2 turns. We're almost running out of time. Circle. Curse him. Curse him. Kukur. Him. Mission pleasure. Go. This will not work. This will not work. Reload.
Your suspicions prove true. Everything around you was an illusion. The accordion player wasn't thrown into the air without malice. You take out the black book, but the chief of the Short Swarm calls you out.
Okay, I think this is a little bit better.
Ah, I think my stables will.
The musician is trying to get out of the new.
Stop your blabbing. You're go.
We'll see who goes to hell.
We have 7 turns. More likely 6 turns to finish everyone here. He has only 9 hit points to begin with it. For each page. For 10. Okay. Curse him. Here's this guy. Attack with Kukur instantly. Attack with Sea Depth. Finish him instantly. Off. Scorch it. I need some help here. Attack 5 on all enemies instantly. Go for it. Just target. Go! We send them one by one. Quickly. Finish them. Next one. Faster. Destroy the second one now, quickly. Curse him. Scorch it him. Razor and Sticky. Avoid. I need some more. 3 for all enemies. Finish him. Faster. Remove the negative sensor element. Circle. Sorry, I had to kill quickly a mosquito that has been eating me. Here. Pleasure. Scorch it. Here. Kuhur. For 11 points. Not enough yet. Khaldun Fiend. I did not ask for Khaldun Fiend against him. Removes the negative status. Also. Stack base for 3. Nothing. Okay. Go. Why on point still? Assist his turn. He will then turn. Circle. Defend pleasure. Scorch it. Curse him. Salmandia. Go. This is just a cheap. This is too cheap. Scorch it on him. Curse him. See in depth. Waste him. This is too cheap. Mikhail Voria. Like this we will be finished. To one enemy. Is it? Against him. 3 turns left. Destroy them. Done. Two turns left. Shot. Cursed. First. Just looks like I can't make it. Can't tank. Cats. Kokur. Ocean and pleasure. Faster. Only two more turns left. The last turn. If I don't kill him now, it will be over instantly. I don't think this will work, honestly. For enemies on enemy 5 attack. Within. I can't make it. Did I just actually kill him? For real, did I kill him? Okay. I actually killed him how? I actually killed him how? 30 rubles and 1075 experience. How?
When Mikolka the Chort falls, his flock flies screaming from the windows and doors. You quickly release Fedka from the noose. He seems to be still breathing, but there's no trace of his usual hubris. To your surprise, the Chort hasn't yet vanished like the rest.
Wait, Khaldun, I will help you.
What? You're looking to serve me? I have plenty of charts of my own.
But I am a strong Chort, you've seen it yourself. I'll prove myself useful more than once.
Learn about the bandits.
First, tell me this. What happened to the bandits?
They dug up an old treasure chest and was buried here a long time ago by Ushkuinix.
Pirates from Novgorod. We also detest their business. The Kammerweather.
It was guarded by strong sorcery. Not strong enough to kill all the bandits, but still. I think something went wrong with the Zagavor, or maybe the place there is special. We were bound to guard it, regular Chorts we were. But with time, the magic grew stronger, and so did our power, like wine. When they opened the chest, we took what we were due. All of their heads. The residue of the sorcery created this phantom.
I don't think Vakul will be too happy.
And after that, we started gathering the cursed ones around the area. I turned the sinners into horses and drive them into hell. Everything had been going so well until you came. The Zagavor was so strong, even the evil spirits used herbs to counter it.
Decide on the Chort's fate.
Should I leave these Chorts here to roam around instead of the bandits? Let them make offerings to the Vodinoi.
Take that short, big offering. I don't know. Take that short, kill that short. I mean, the bandits did lose their lives because they didn't make the offerings for the Voronoi. Fine, make the offerings. I hope I choose the right one.
No, I have a better idea. You will make offerings to Vodinoi in place of the bandits.
Plus 7 sins.
You can do what you want, but make sure you make offerings to Vakul in time. I have an agreement to keep. Swear it.
I swear it. I swear it. Thank you, witch. I will not let you down. I'll make offerings for as long as these brigands live.
After bowing to you, the grateful Chort vanishes into inky smoke.
I think if I were to take him with me, I would have to fight with Vakul. If I were to kill him, I would lose the Chort as is. But then again, if I do wish to keep my word for Vakul, I'll have to deal with him eventually. So I do have my word to keep, and the bandits can't be forced into the frequencies. Fine, I'll take the 7 sins. Fine. We're still in the 3rd chapter, so yeah, I still have 3 more. Have the game.
The accordion player has stood on the border between life and death, and seems to be different right now. On your way back, he is silent. You help Fedka get to the closest village and return home. You put Mikolka in charge of the offerings to the Vodinoi. Vakul should keep his word now.
Go back to the Isma.
And I was here by dawn.
I already have
here by dawn.
I already have more than enough short settings. No need to fight against Vakul.
Well done, Basha. You did a clever thing, making the Chort make sacrifices. They'll curse loads of peasants. That's going to be a lot of work for us.
That's not the point. The point is to keep my word for Vakul, so that he also keeps his word for me.
Thanks, Grandpa. I've decided. We have no time to worry about men from Sultanova.
All right, you need to go to the mill. I already sent a salt worker there.
Seal?
Do you think Vakul will break the seal?
He will. He has to. You did your part. He's going to do his. He's a demon of old. He honors agreements. But beware. If you ask for more, he'll ask for a ransom. Be ready for that.
I know. If I ask for the Rusalka.
I've been thinking about that Rusalka.
You could try to buy out her soul, but what's the point? He'll let her go in 50 years or so. She's dead. She can wait.
I don't think so. Watermill.
What should I watch out for at the watermill?
I think you should be ready for anything. That demon wanted to meet there for a reason. He has power there, as well as history.
Watermills. To increase the force of the water's flow, it was blocked by a dam. The wheel of the mill was spun by water flowing through the hole in the dam. Water propelled the blades of the wheel, or turbine, and in turn spins the axis that drives the other mechanism. The mills were used not only for making flour, but also for cutting wood, metalwork, and stoneworks. In cases where manpower wasn't enough, the payment that millers took was a tenth of all the flour milled. The workers of the watermill were friends with the mermaids, Lishi and Vodinoi. On Pentecost, mermaids were believed to have wedding on the Watermills Dam. Okay? And I have two chores that went for meaningless jobs to return here. Okay? Meaningless job again for the 13th brother, and another one for you to give me back my hit points. Let's go. Time to go.
I'm getting better and better with the book.
Ha! You bet. Knowledge is light. The longer you hold on to this book, the brighter it shines, and the taller the shadow is behind your back. Doesn't matter who holds this book, a girl or an old man. This shadow keeps growing, and in time will cover villages, peasants, friends, and family. Finally, it gets to you.
Well, time to go to the mill.
It's not far from Gaina village. You won't get lost there.
Talk to Proshka. Save. I will not repeat that fight again. Sorry. But nope. I'm not repeating that fight again. Proshka?
Could you maybe bring me a jug of milk? And some pruno, as much as possible.
Huh?
Instead of bothering me with all that questions.
Yes, Vasilisa. Why won't you treat our guest with mash? Here you go, Proshka, lad. Take it.
Thank you, Grandpa. What a nice guy.
Since when are you getting along so well?
Since the time Proshka saved all our books.
What?
Yeah, there were mice all over. They ate your books, you know? And I caught them all.
So it turned out not a bad thing to have any caught at home. He caught all the mice.
What else do you want to know?
About Proshka?
What happened next? How did you live in a church?
Vasilisa. Hard to remember. As if all the memories were gone with the wind.
So, you don't remember anything?
Just a bit. Too little. Well, what you looking at? Try to live such a long time, and then we'll see how good you are with all this remembering business. I do remember living in a rich house where I always sat. As a sosietka, I guess. And I looked over all three sides.
All four, you mean?
No. I remember this quite well. Three of them. Our side, one below, and one above.
Oh.
And then there was a wind. It blew at all times, cold, northern. And river shells whispered me something.
Sounds eerie.
No, it was all right. But it is not the whole story. Just give me some time, and I will have it all.
Okay.
What else do you want to know?
Pruno?
Why do you need a pruno? You're undead.
The undead need a treat from time to time, don't they? You know, they sometimes treat sosietkas and the parents. Why am I any different? What else do you want to know?
That's all, thank you.
Let's go. We'll talk later.
Visitors? Or... Yeah, I don't want Nicholas and George. Okay, but... I better check again how to make a better black book, because this is taking a little bit more than I thought. Should I be using aim in the first place? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I just don't know. Map. We have currently one Balishka and one main task. First, let's see the visitor. Hi.
God bless Igor Yevlampovich. Vasilisa.
God bless.
Howdy. I thought you decided never visit my izba ever again.
Oh, if God wished it so, I wouldn't.
What do you mean?
This place of yours scares me something terrible. I can just feel Chorts looking at me from the forest. Necessity brought me here. No one can help me but you.
Okay.
What happened? Is someone's dead?
Oh, no one. Praise the merciful Lord. Well, at least no man was killed. In a cemetery chapel, we found a cow that's been missing for several months now.
Sure, I remember that cow. That's the one we couldn't bring back from the Leshy. It's a good thing that you found it.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. It's been found dead. A horrible sight.
Okay.
I heard that the chapel has been haunted lately.
Right. Weren't you the one who forbade me to exorcise the demons there? Why don't you tell me some more about that silly superstition of mine, huh?
Well, what can I say? I was wrong, Igor Yevlampovich. Help us, fools. Well, I'll be waiting for you in my church.
I think we should inspect that cow. I have a bad feeling about it.
Okay. Postpone to Vilgord. To Vilgord, why not?
All right, Grandpa. Let's get going.
The task. I think, yeah. Our task changed from the previous one to the shorts in the cemetery. Most likely we will take with us Old Igor, just in case. But first I need a break. I've been now recording for 2 hours and a half. I need another mug of tea, and I need to use the bathroom. So I'll be right back, hopefully. Okay, even though I did plan on doing at least the next map here with and finish off the next seal, the Rusalka. Again, I am facing some problems with the scheduling, so I'll have to cut it short here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get a copy of Stray before we finish this mission or not, but as I told you before, so I put my hands on a copy of Stray, this project will instantly go on hiatus, and we will instantly start with the Project Let's Play Stray, 100% blind. Sorry, but looks like, as per usual, life is giving me the short stick. Anyway, that fight with the short was quite hard. So for now, at the very least, I'm going to call it a session. Or rather, half of a session, since we are right now at a minimum of 3 hours. Frankly, I have nothing at all to say this time because I am frustrated, frankly speaking. I tried to give you the content, but looks like the world is telling me stop it while you are still at here. So whatever, I'll be waiting for Stray's release and see what happens. So until next time, peace be upon all of my subscribers and commentators. I thank very much both of Mark IC22, 11 and Rogue Agent Kurodan for participating in our live chat today. Thank you very much. Peace be upon you all, both. I'd like to pray peace be upon all of the members of the Beasts of the Altered and all the members of the Free YouTube Friends Discord server by name. Thunderstruck Gaming, B809 Gaming, Lex Bear, Marcus, Nitro Crash 31, Mark IC2211, Rogue Agent Kurodan, Cryfield, ZPTV 123, Matthew Elvit11, Slagarda Clone 85, Arthur, Muscle Gaming, Bob Express. I hope next time, whenever that session would be with specifically Black Book, we will be able to finish off the current seal and see where will this story take us to. Stray is an indie game, to be frank with you, and from what I heard, it's a linear game and not very long, rather short. So we'll see what happens. I can't so far promise you anything until I get my hands on a copy of it. I know very well that finishing one map is, with my current style, is very much out of it, but again, priorities take the advantage. Who knows, I might actually end up streaming at daytime instead of at night, and that also would mean I'll have to figure out my business with the cars and the outside noise. I really need another room to stream in. Scheduling like this and my contradictions, all of them, I'm not really sure, but who knows, maybe this is a sign from God that that maybe streaming as a freelancing will not work in the end. Before I get too much negative, to possibly the last video we will make for Black Book and before the project go into hiatus until I get my hands on a version of Stray. Who knows? Perhaps I'll take some more time until I get my hands on a copy of it. Regardless, I will be informing you in either way. This has been with you, your host Invisible from the Invisible Gaming channel, Striking at Your Hearts from the Dark Side of the Moon. And this has been with you the continuation of Black Book, an indie game by Hypertrain and Mortishka. Till next time, peace be upon you all. Take care, stay healthy, stay safe, and always remember, we are living in very hard, unsafe, and uncertain times, and it's always better to give credit where credit is due and give gratitude where gratitude is due. Keep your family close to you, your friends and your enemies even closer. You don't know when exactly you will need help and from who. And always remember that it's much cheaper and easier to say for someone that you owe gratitude to thank you than it is to buy a flower and place it on the grave for someone that never will receive it nor will appreciate you for it. Until next time, Invisible with you, sign out. Stop the stream. At least for now. See you in the next session, whenever that would be.